Welcome to Postgame with Paul. I'm Paul Hughes. Well, preseason number 1 Stanton in Class C and Ewing in Class D continue to hold the top spots after 2 weeks of action. The Mustangs are 5-1 after victories over number 2 Hartington Cedar Catholic and number 3 Clarkson Lee, and a heartbreaking 2-1 loss to Wahoo Newman at the Columbus SCOTUS Invitational. Cedar Catholic remains number 2 despite losses to Stanton and another powerhouse, Columbus SCOTUS. On Thursday, I had a chance to see the Lady Trojans in action as they handled 2 good teams, Battle Creek and Humphrey St. Francis. Cedar Catholic coach Denae Buss says their team still needs to keep working to get better.
This group, still has to learn. Last year we had basically the same team 2 years in a row, so but we have some leaders to step up and help us where we want to go.
Wisner Pilger and Wayne are both off to 5-1 starts. The Gators have only lost to Class D rated Lutheran High Northeast and Wayne to unbeaten Fremont Bergen, both in the Northeast Nebraska Volleyball Classic. Battle Creek has just 1 loss to Cedar, and Coach Cody Wentz was happy with the way his team bounced back in that triangular with a victory over Humphrey St. Francis.
What we talked about was playing faster. Cedar was definitely the faster team in our game compared to us, and we wanted to come out against St. Francis and work our quicker sets a little bit. So that was the challenge to the girls was to run our quicker sets to our outside, our middle, and our right side, and to work on that timing, because we can do it in practice and it works. But you got to build that confidence in the games, and that's what we tried to do against St. Francis, and it worked out pretty well.
In Class D, Ewing remains number 1 after opening with a pair of wins over Plainview and O'Neill St. Mary's. Meanwhile, Lutheran High Northeast will move up 3 spots to the number 2 spot when the ratings are released on Thursday. The Eagles were impressive in the Northeast Nebraska Classic, recording wins over traditional powers Wisner Pilger and North Bend Central. The Eagles travel down 37th Street and then east on Norfolk Avenue Tuesday to take on rival Norfolk Catholic. The Knights are still looking for their first win. Elkhorn Valley's 4-0 after victories over Winside and Wausau, and Wynot opened with a pair of wins in its own tournament, including a championship triumph over Class C Crofton. And finally, Norfolk High is off to a 4-2 start. Coach Katie Wright Oswald's Panthers invade the capital city Tuesday for a conference match with Lincoln Southeast. That's Postgame with Paul this week. Be sure to check out the ratings column in the Thursday edition of the Norfolk Daily News.